God, do you see that?
It's two baby moose.
It says baby moose. My God, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe we're seeing this. On our first proper day of van life, we see a mom moose and her two babies. Good morning, guys.
Good
and
morning.
Welcome back to Canada. We spent last night sleeping on the parking lot of the Walmart, which isn't this like just the ultimate cliche thing to do when you're in a country this beautiful?
First night of van life in Canada at Walmart. A little bit cliche, but it was very convenient and we just had to get a lot of stuff yesterday.
But not to worry, today we're not spending the day at Walmart. Today we're starting our road trip through Canada. In our last video, we picked up the van again.
Do I drive on the left side or on the right side here?
Right, so we've been here for more than a week now. We put it in tip-top shape.
Ta-da!
Looks like a home. So now we can finally start our road trip through Canada. This is actually a little bit dangerous. Like if there's a moose in front of us right now, and we're starting it off with
what is said to be one of the most beautiful coastal drives in the world. And it's right here next to Halifax. So heading there today, folks. It's great, eh? Do I already sound Canadian?
Smell.
Good morning, can I take your order, please?
Hi, can you get 2 Americanos with milk, please?
Before we get going, we need to fuel up on some caffeine. So we're actually in a drive-thru right now. It's Tim Hortons drive-thru. We do not have this in Belgium. In Belgium, you can go get fast food.
It's so weird.
You can go get fast food in the drive-thru, but nothing else.
Yeah, we can't get coffee at a drive-thru. It's so weird.
First time
cool.
ever.
It's very handy.
One moment for the other one.
No, thank you. Let's go, Vinny. We're gonna conquer Canada.
So the drive we're gonna be doing is called the Cabot Trail, and from where we started about an hour ago near Halifax to get to the start of the trail, it looks like this really short distance when you look at it on a map, especially compared to Canada's general size. But actually, it's 300 kilometers just to do that small little bit to get to the start of the trail, which is just insane.
I didn't know this before, but Canada is actually the second biggest country in the world after Russia? China?
After Russia. After Russia. And just to get, just to do this little bit on a map, to get to the start of the trail, it takes us longer than it would to drive through Belgium, through all of it, through our entire country, and you don't even see it on the map. That's just insane.
I wonder how many times Canada is bigger than Belgium. Probably like 100 times or something.
I'll look it up and I'll insert it on the screen here. Anyway, you can just tell that Canada is massive because the roads here are massive, and everywhere you look there's just so much room,
Yeah, and you can drive 9,000 kilometers in a straight line through Canada.
Coast to coast, it's that massive.
Alright guys, we made it to the start of what is called the Cabot Trail.
Note how it's not cabbage, it's Cabot.
Yeah, I thought it was Cabbage Trail, but luckily it is not. So we are now on Cape Breton, which is north of Halifax. It's a 300-kilometer loop around the island, or the peninsula actually. And it's supposed to have some really beautiful views with cliffs and all that good stuff. So
Let's get cracking, folks.
let's get going.
I'm not sure if you can tell, but there are so many mosquitoes here. Get out! Out! No! God damn it! Oh my God! Close the door! Close the door! Hey, they're gonna get in. Guys, look at this! How beautiful is this bit? Wow. This is amazing. Look at this right next to the lake. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at these roads. It's just amazing. Like I can't. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy with these beautiful cliffs, and you've got the ocean right here and then the mountain on the other side. Wow, it's spectacular. A lot better than I expected. I even saw some footage of this, but getting here.
This route is apparently like the crown jewel of the province of Nova Scotia. It's like the main reason tourists come here, and I can definitely see why. It's amazing.
We finally made it to the hiking trail, which is called the Skyline View Trail. It's supposed to be one of the best trails here with beautiful views across the way, and even chance of seeing moose, deer and coyotes. So maybe if we get lucky, we'll see some bear and some bear cubs dancing around with moose. At least that's what I'm expecting. I mean, don't want to set the bar too high.
Keeping it real. And so just in case that we do see something cool, I'm bringing our new zoom lens. And also, in case it's a bear and it wants to have a piece of European meat, I will be like, waha, tripod. And also we can use this for filming.
So safety protocol, if you see a bear, you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun your partner. I think I can outrun her.
Pretty sure you can, yeah. Right, so this is the start of the trail. And then you follow this bit right here and you walk through
To the bear.
Until the ocean.
Oh. Can't bear this anymore. Want more? You want more silly puns? What are you thinking? Oh dear.
Oh god.
I can't bear this. I mean, it's not really that safe. Should we bear arms?
Oh. Here, right here, this sign has moose wisdom. Give them space and respect. Be alert and cautious when meeting a moose. Moose exclosure. This exclosure keeps moose out.
So there was just a sign that said the reason why there's so little forest in some places and there's a lot of dead trees is because of moose, because there's no natural predators. It's 4 times the amount of moose here that should be here to like have a normal healthy amount of moose for the forest that is here, and they built this to keep the moose out.
4 times the usual amount, but did we see a moose? No. Not yet, at least.
You can definitely see like on this side how healthy and like green and full the trees look. Like on that side it's like almost like a wasteland a bit. Even pretty short ones. Ah, spiky!
Oh. Wow. That's amazing. Look at that.
Too bad we can't drone here.
It's a national park, so we're not allowed to drone here. So we can use... Hi. Oh yeah, sure.
Kim is being the designated photographer.
3, 1, and 1 more. Like this.
She takes her job very seriously.
Thank you.
I hear approving mumbling in the distance. Oh, wow.
So this part of the trail apparently has most chance of wildlife because this is like the long way around to get to the beautiful viewpoints. So every once in a while you just stop and listen to see if we can hear anything moving.
It's a bird, but... The weird thing is though, it is like we haven't seen anything big yet, but you know there can be bears here. You know there can be moose here. Like a moose is much taller than Naick is.
No. I am the tallest moose in the world.
And it is a little bit uneasy to walk around here and look for him, because of course I'm hoping we see one.
Especially since the forest is so dense. I mean, not that much behind us, but normally it's like a completely grown shut, and so you can't really see even what's 3 meters from you. So There could be like a bear just hiding there. I know bears don't hide and attack you, but you know that you could just by accident startle it.
We're gonna have to. I looked up like the bear etiquette, or how do you call it? What to do
The bare minimum.
when a bear attacks. I'm gonna have to check it again because I mean in Canada there's lots of chances to see bears, and in Alaska as well. So I'd like to know if one gets a little bit too cozied
I
up.
always say just outrun your partner. It's the
But
best safety precaution.
We did see that cute squirrel.
Yeah, yeah.
That was nice.
Very cute. Oh my god. Look, it's a moose. 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 This looks like a really nice spot to camp. Right here in the national park, but apparently you're not allowed to overnight here in your camper. I was just checking iOverlander. It's an app that we use. Which is used by people who travel by camper van, and people put in spots there where you can park and reviews. And for this spot it said they were giving out fines regularly by the park ranger. So
Because it says you can't do it right there on those signs. Oh my god, do you see that?
it's two baby moose.
It says baby moose! Naick, film it, Naick, film it! Oh my god, I can't believe this! Oh my god, look at it! I can't believe this.
And the babies are still really young. You can see they're still like not that solid on their feet. Wow.
Oh my god, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe we're seeing this. It's babies! Like, it's a mom with the babies, and it just ran out onto the parking lot as we were driving. It came out of nowhere. Oh, those babies are adorable. They're like tiny little ponies. Well, not actually, but she is massive. She's bigger than a horse. There's another car parked right behind us. He saw it too. Wow.
Wow. Baby's drinking.
She's leaving. She's taking the babies to bed. Bye bye, Mama Moose. Bye bye, babies. Lucky bastards.
Wow. What a first day, no?
Oh, amazing.
It's great. We find ourselves a spot to park. It's supposed to be a really nice spot, but I'm not sure because it's already pitch black outside. But we're going to show you in the morning. But yeah, first preparing something here. Grilling some eggplant.
Cue disclaimer about how I've never made tahini dressing before, but I mean, it can't be that hard, so I'm it up. Tahini is made from roasted sesame seeds, so it's supposed to be quite healthy as dressing, and we're trying to be healthier.
Can I interest you in a little appetizer?
Eggplant feta wrap with some mint. Mmm, really good.
Just cooking up some tempeh here, which is a bit like tofu, but tofu is made of soybeans and it's like highly processed. But this is more the soybeans, which are fermented and then pressed into a bit of like a cake of soybean. Doesn't sound super appetizing, but it's got this meaty texture and the flavor is alright. And you can just add a lot of spices to it and it makes it just super yummy. With lots of garlic, pepper, chili, some ginger, onions, soy sauce, and then you get this black pepper tempeh. So we got quinoa with some carrots, some feta cheese, with some grilled eggplant, tempeh, black pepper, and a little bit of cilantro for me, and came with some mint. Oh, we forgot tahini dressing.
Let's not forget my only contribution to this dish. This is like a little flavor bomb. It's so good. You outdid yourself with this one. Hats off to the best chef in the world. My private chef, as it so happens.
Thank you. It is a really beautiful spot though. I mean, just look at this. Too bad it's raining and very windy. But it's not just the trees and the nature that make this spot really beautiful. You can also actually park here, but it was super muddy, so we weren't sure.
Seems like someone did though. It seems like someone drove out and it was already muddy. So.
Yeah, it is super muddy. We weren't sure how muddy it would get with the rain, so.
Whoa! Look at that! Wow! There's even a small little beach here. It's like.
It's crazy.
Wow! Wow.
Yeah, could have been worse off on Friday.
Holding on to the camera for dear life though, because it's really, really windy.
It's a little bit spooky standing on the edge here, no?
A little bit, yeah.
One step or one stumble and we're goners.
Please don't push me.
I swear, Josh, she stumbled.
I'm clumsy. There's video evidence of it in plenty of our videos, so I think you'd get away with it. In case you wonder who always takes these shots, usually me. Naick drives. No, you wait for me, damn it! God damn it! Naick.
Oh, sorry, nearly forgot you there.
So our plan for the rest of the day is to make our way down to Naick, I don't know. Anyway, that is supposed to be the end of the Cabot Trail and a really nice town where you can go to like a bar where they have nice music and they play the fiddle, and it's a Friday, so tonight we're gonna go look for that. So we're gonna complete the rest of the route and then check out the little town here, because I mean everything is so remote here. I think it's gonna be really special going to one of those little towns on the coast here as well. Take us there, Captain.
Yes, through the rain. It looks like it will only rain once today.
All day.
All day long. Wow, look at this. There's a bunch of birds and they're just really flying hard and they're diving into the sea. And there's hundreds of them and they're like going really fast, and you can see the big splash they make. They're hunting for fish. There's probably a really big school of fish there. So interesting. Alright, time for a quick stop and have some lunch because it's already 1 o'clock. Look at this amazing view that we have here. See, beautiful rocks there. Oh, I'm getting the royal treatment here.
We still have some leftovers from dinner yesterday. Gonna try to turn this into a salad.
Ooh.
I still can't believe we're in Canada with our house.
Yeah.
So crazy. We saw a moose from our house yesterday. That's not normal for Europeans. If anyone that's Canadian is watching this and is like, yeah, duh.
I love it. Mm.
Alright, so time to hit the road again. We have about 1 more hour to go until we get to Naick. And then we're gonna try to look for a local pub and have a nice beer. You do look like you're slightly bummed out about the weather.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I just like to stop at these nice spots and we see these nice places and like barbecue pits. And I was like, oh, it could have been so much nicer if the weather was nice and we could do barbecue here or just walk around next to the beach a little bit. But I mean, in the end, you just.
I mean, yeah.
It's a bit unlucky that today is like a really bad day and tomorrow as well. Otherwise, we could like shift it around a bit. But
you have to make do with what you get.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah, it is really beautiful. I mean, even with the rain, and even the rain gives a bit of a moody vibe, so that's also really special.
Yes, this is just downright horrible. We're right next to the water. I mean, this sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. And yesterday we saw a moose.
When you live in the van for the next year, in our case, like, there are bound to be times like this when the weather is just really gonna suck. And in that case, you're sort of confined to a very, very small space. You can't really go outside. You don't have a lot of the benefits that actually usually make van life very, very worthwhile. But I mean, at least we're inside, we're nice and warm, we're safe in our little van, so we're good. And it'll get better. This is actually a little bit dangerous. Like, if there's a moose in front of us right now, and there very well could be.
Yeah. This is not too fun to drive, but hey, it's part of the fun, I guess. Keep eyes on the roads. At least the part of the road that we can see.
Even oncoming traffic is really hard to see.
Yeah.
Dude, you should really drive with your lights on. Like, you cannot see him coming at all.
Can't see anything. It's crazy.
This is really...
Yeah, it's super sharp turns, hairpins.
Look at this, you can't even see the turn. I mean...
And if we go off the side of the road, we'll be down a cliff a few hundred meters, so...
Good fun, this. Good fun.
Good fun. Don't drive off the road, folks. Don't... Uh-oh. Ah! Oh. See another car with no lights.
Put your lights on.
Yeah, but...
Get better lights.
Cheers! We're closing off the Cabot Trail with local beer, Big Spruce from Cape Breton. It's good, really good. Nice and bitter.
So I've got to be honest, I planned most of this trip, like the route where we could stop and stuff, the Skyline Trail, places we could go to eat and maybe have a drink afterwards. I thought, like the thing I told you about earlier, like the fiddling, the Skyline, like that was just like an open bar, so not an open bar, but like an open concept, like live music, and anyone could go and join and play for a little bit, and that it was like at pretty much any bar. But as it turns out, first of all, Naick does not have a lot of bars that are open beyond 8 p.m, or at least not that we could find. And also this salad business is only in summer, July and August, in the town parish hall. So I promised Naick live music with fiddling and stuff, and it was unavailable.
We had to scramble to find a bar that's open at this time.
We had to scramble to find anything that's pretty much open past 7 p.m.
We did find something. They have some beer, they have some food. Not too bad.
All is well, all is well.
We were just looking at our route for Canada. So we're after this we're heading to the Bay of Fundy and like driving around that area, and after that we head to Quebec.
Quebec City, because it's supposed to be really nice.
And in total from here, exact point where we are, it's about 1,200 kilometers. It's like a pretty big trip, and we've already driven like 500-600 kilometers.
It's 12 hours of driving through, like, whoa, that'll get us much closer to where we need to be.
And then I was looking at the map, and then like we're still in this little corner of Canada. See just where we're driving, 1,200 kilometers.
Our goal is to get to here, where Alaska is, but there's a lot of Canada.
And this is the border with Alaska. Like, see, 1,200 kilometers is just this little dot here. How is this possible? Canada is broken. I'm giving up. Time for some beer.
So I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't quite the experience that we maybe had hoped for. To compare.
That sums up today, actually.
To compare. I was sort of hoping for the same thing we had on the cruise in Egypt, when there was like this party for people who had their birthdays on the boat, including Naick. But instead of drums, there would be fiddles. Expectation versus reality.
Good morning, guys. Look at this beautiful lake right here. And we just parked up pretty much like in the lake. So last night we left open the backside. We didn't put the window covers in, and this morning we woke up to this beautiful lake. There were some ducks and some swans here. So today we're going to be doing a little drive, few hours, and then doing some work actually, because we still need to edit and do some freelance work. See you in the next one. Bye bye.